to Sarah Carter. Sarah, you've been there all day. I didn't hear a single word that was true that Kamala Harris was uttering today.
What up, everybody, and welcome to the Rant. I'm your host, Joseph Conrad Ortiz, and let's get to the show. Alright, so today I'm going to rant about liberals, white liberals on college campuses that are maybe peppered with a few colored people. And when I say colored people, I mean any colored people, like Asian, Mexican, black, any person of color. All right. I think there's nothing more dangerous than a white liberal. Not white people. White people are cool. Black people are cool. Mexicans. Everybody's cool. It's just white liberals on college campuses are the epitome of stupidity. I don't understand how they could be so stupid. Maybe they're brainwashed by their college professors. I don't know. But every time I see white liberals, and it's usually on college campus, speaking, I feel like I just got dumbed down a little bit. Like, these people aren't for real, are they? They don't know anything, but if they disagree with you, you're a racist. Plain and simple. You're censored. You're canceled. I don't get it. I don't get why they gave white liberals, who the epitome of white privilege are, this much power. They get to rule college campuses, and if you just disagree in any way, you're deemed a racist. It makes no fucking sense. How could I be a racist just because I disagree with you? I mean, give me some logic in there. It's stupid. Every time I turn on the news, I don't hear nothing but Liz Cheney did this, Liz Cheney that, Liz Cheney, Liz Cheney. I'm tired of fucking hearing about Liz Cheney. She's a damn fucking rhino, and I'm pretty sure she's already switched to a Democrat. I mean, if she hasn't, I don't know what the hell she's doing in the Republican Party. Maybe just to sabotage it. I don't know. But there's lots of rhinos in the Republican Party. And I'm going to call out some of them. There's Mitch, the bitch, McConnell. There's Mitt Romney, who time and time again seems to be running and campaigning and paying money. Well, you won't see him say this, but they're paying money for the Democrat. They're donating to the Democrats' campaign to beat the Republican that Trump backs. So they're actively working against Donald Trump's, just who he's backing to, like, let's say someone's running for governor and Donald Trump backs them. Mitt Romney, Mitch McConnell, the Republican establishment rhinos. This is why people are sickened with the Republican Party, because of these rhinos. Now, don't get me wrong, they're not sickened all the way with the Republican Party. There's more people joining the Republican Party left and right because the Democrats are pieces of shit, and they don't even try to hide it anymore. You could see it. It makes me laugh. Like how dumb can you dumb liberals be, and Democrats and rhinos? You guys are all the same. You're part of the establishment. Mitt Romney is part of the establishment. He's a, I don't know, dumbass. I can't stand him. I hope someone runs against Mitt Romney and wins. Definitely needs to happen. I don't know. But let's get to the show. Alright, everybody, and welcome back to the Rant. I want to talk about Dr. Oz running in the Senate. Now, the Democrats are putting up a lot of money for this gentle giant, let's just call him that, to win against Dr. Oz. Now, this gentle giant recently had a stroke, and he sounds kind of like Joe Biden, except for Joe Biden hasn't had a stroke. He's just senile as shit and old as fuck. But they're pumping a lot of money in to get this guy elected over Dr. Oz. And this guy is just basically a Bernieite. He believes in everything that Bernie Sanders believes. But he had a stroke, and they're pumping all their money into this guy. Here, I want to play a little bit of the guy that's running against Dr. Oz. He reminds me of Joe Biden.
Steelworkers, what is wrong with demanding for an easy, safe kind of their income, a path to a safe place for them to win, or to work?
Yesterday's appearance by Pennsylvania Democratic Senate candidate John Fetterman has a lot of people wondering if he's physically up for this job of senator. Now, it's something
I don't think he is,
his Republican
but that's my opinion. Anyways, I'm for Dr. Oz.
And joining me now
Anyways, we'll see you guys next time on The Rant.
For U.S. Senate in Pennsylvania. Now, Dr. Oz, your team
We are
has,
voting for Dr. Oz, so.
has come under fire
Well,
for
I'm not,
pointing
because I don't live in the area where Dr.
legitimate
Oz is
questions about Fetterman's stamina
running, but
and
I hope he
mental
wins.
acuity at
I'm
this point.
campaigning for him. How about that?
And,
We'll see you guys next time on The Rant. I'll leave you guys with some more audio footage, or not audio, yeah, audio. Peace. Oh, and I said peace. My bad. Little clip of I think it's Sarah Carter from Fox, about what's happening down there at Joe Biden's border. We'll see you guys next time.
In the United States of unaccompanied minors, children that have no guardians. Is that part of, I guess, the trafficking organization's plans because it's easier to move those children, or it's more money? Yeah, it's all part of that. What about people that want to buy a child because they're a sexual predator?
I've heard that some people in places have very specific things that they like, certain nationalities or certain age groups. So the cartels are looking for the people going around, and when they spot someone with those characteristics, they tend to take them. In many cases, they just have the children there and they have a purpose. Only they know what purpose they're gonna serve. But yeah, they are just gonna keep them there and they're not gonna be free ever again.
When they keep the children, they could use them for anything, for drugs or for sex, or the kids could be abused, right, on the road.
In most cases, they wanted to sell their organs, so that is the reason they take children.
That's very hard to hear.
Yes, it's very hard. Sometimes they take out the organs and they refill the body with drugs so they can take it through the border.
Do they sell them to hospitals or to buyers, like private buyers, wealthy buyers?
There are people with money that want to buy the organs of kids, and it's not only for a country. They take it to different countries, and normally they do this with clinics that are not authorized.
Casually just and talk about this bombshell like he was talking about a vacation he just took with the family at Disney, right? So good for Joe Rogan. But let's be clear, the FBI coercing Facebook to censor information is a direct violation of the First Amendment. And the agency, according to Mark Zuckerberg, okay, interfered in the 2020 election, just as they interfered after the 2016 election via James Comey, who was the FBI director at the time, buying into all those contents of the Steele dossier that ultimately launched the Russia collusion investigation. Here we have a government, and this is what should be chilling for everybody, deciding what news can and cannot be shared on huge social media platforms like Facebook, and obviously Twitter was infinitely worse because they outright censored the story and locked out accounts that shared the story. So this is where we are at this point. Government and big tech working together on behalf